Hi, I'm here with Maine. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
And we're talking about her brand new single, which is called What If the Love Dies. Congratulations, it's an epic track.
Thank you, cheers.
Yeah. So, first of all, Maine is your stage name.
Yes.
So why did you choose Maine as a stage name, spelled M-A-N-E?
Yes, well, basically last year, my style of music was changing, and before that my music was really like mellow, folky kind of stuff. So with the new music I'd been working on, I just sort of felt it was fitting to change my artist name and start releasing it under the moniker of Maine. And it was kind of a nickname when I was younger, so it has that little personal thing, but it was, like, at the end of the day, it was kind of just like a decision I made based on releasing new music, and also it's just short, sharp and shiny kind of thing.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully remember.
Is it to do with your epic mane yourself?
Yeah, well, yes. When I was young, I had like a ridiculous semi-afro curly fuzz on my head, and it was a bit of a nickname, so.
I need to ask you a very important question.
Yes.
Who has the best mane out of Simba, Mufasa and Scar?
Oh, I think it's going to have to be Mufasa.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a great question.
Yeah. Cool. And so What If the Love Dies is your new track, and you released that on August 19.
Yeah.
Yes. It's an amazing track.
Thank you.
So what was the inspiration behind it?
Basically, a friend of mine was going through a long-distance relationship, and I sort of watched them go through the highs and lows of that, and the frustration. And she literally said to me, "What if the love dies? Like, we hardly see each other." And I just thought that was a great line, and I took it and turned it into a song. And more recently, it's sort of taken on a new meaning for me, because I was previously in a long-distance relationship, and it is hard. So, yeah.
And the music video itself is visually stunning.
Thank you.
So for those who haven't seen it, everyone is blindfolded except for one character at the end. Do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
Basically, I worked with this guy from Chris to Arrow Films called Kieran Ellis-Jones, and he is amazing behind the camera and has some great ideas. And I basically sat down with him and said, you know, I want to make something weird. I love weird stuff. I love things that are a little abstract and different. And yeah, I liked the idea of everyone being blindfolded as a visual thing, and it's kind of playing on the whole Love is Blind narrative quite literally. Yeah.
That's great. And you've just gotten back in Australia off the back of your European tour. How was that? What was your favourite place?
Yeah, I loved Edinburgh. That was amazing. Yeah. And I had the good fortune of being there during the Fringe, so the festival was amazing, and I got to play some shows there during that time. But yeah, the whole tour was really amazing, and Europe and UK is such a beautiful place, and really buzzing music scene, so I was really lucky.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so you're back in Australia now for your Australian tour.
Yes.
So you just performed at the Gasometer last night.
Yeah.
It's an awesome venue. How did you find it?
Yeah, that was amazing. The room was pretty full, which was really nice to be my first headline show back in Melbourne in over a year. So yeah. I was stoked, and yeah, had a really fun night. It was really nice.
That's great. So where are you off to next?
Back in Adelaide, back home, for my next show, and then we go to Sydney and Wollongong the following week. Yeah.
Great. You said earlier that your old music was a bit more mellow.
Yeah.
Some people call The Cure happy, sad music. What would you describe your music as now?
I think I find it hard to sort of answer that question, but I think I've heard people describe it as like goth pop, which
cool.
I'll take. I think that's a really cool like genre, if it is one. But yeah, it's kind of like a little pop, a little alternative, like Lord, Florence and the Machine vibes.
Yeah.
I love both those artists, so
yeah,
I
both
definitely
amazing. Yeah.
take inspiration from them. Yeah.
Is there anyone else that you take inspiration from apart from Lord and Florence?
I mean, you look at my playlist, I have like heavy metal, and then I have like Northern English rock, and Missy Higgins, and like really folk stuff. So I guess like you kind of, that sort of stuff crosses into my music in some way. I mean, I listen to it enough, I'm sure you can probably hear influences, but I think at the end of the day it's kind of, I try to make it as much as my own as well.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. It's got your own flavour right through it. It's really lovely to listen to.
Thank you.
You're going to play some tracks for us as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. So you're going to play What If the Love Dies, and what else are you going to play? I'm
going to play another song solo called In My Mind. It's very new, haven't released it yet, so I'm really excited to be playing.
Shuffle Melbourne exclusive.
Yes.
How exciting.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks so much for chatting to us. Where can we find your new single?
So my new single, What If the Love Dies, is up on iTunes and Triple J Unearthed, Spotify, all those things. And you can also keep up to date on my Facebook page or my Instagram and all the social media things.
Fantastic. Stay tuned. We're going to listen to Maine now.